Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new year and a brand new episode of our English podcast. I'm Sarah, and I'm so excited to be here with you today.
And I'm Jack. Happy 2026, everyone. If you're listening right now, you've already taken the first step toward making this your best year for learning English. We're here to help you every step of the way.
That's right, Jack. Today's episode is all about building the best study plan for beginners. Maybe you've tried to learn English before and it didn't work out, or maybe you're just starting now. Either way, this is your fresh start. This is your year.
Let's be honest, Sarah. A lot of people start the year with big dreams and big plans, but by February or March, that motivation starts to fade. We've all been there, right?
Absolutely. I remember when I tried to learn Spanish last year. I was so excited in January, but by April, my notebook was collecting dust on the shelf. It's so easy to lose momentum.
Exactly. And that's why today we're not just going to talk about what to study, but how to keep going, even when life gets busy or you feel stuck. Because learning English isn't about being perfect. It's about making progress one day at a time.
So let's start with a question for our listeners. Why do you want to learn English in 2026? Is it for your job, for travel, to make new friends, or maybe just to watch your favorite movies without subtitles? Whatever your reason, hold on to it. That's your why, and it's going to keep you moving forward when things get tough.
That's such a good point, Sarah. Your why is your fuel. Write it down, put it somewhere you'll see it every day, and remind yourself of it whenever you feel like giving up.
Now, let's talk about the biggest mistake beginners make. Jack, have you ever seen someone try to do everything at once? They buy a huge grammar book, download 5 different apps, watch hours of videos, and then they get overwhelmed and quit.
Exactly. Imagine you're planting a tree. If you water it a little bit every day, it grows strong. But if you forget for a week and then pour a bucket of water all at once, it doesn't help. Your brain is like that tree. It needs regular, gentle care.
Let's make this practical. What should you do in those 20 or 30 minutes? You don't need expensive courses or fancy textbooks. You need 3 things: listening, speaking, and writing. That's it.
Let's start with listening. This is where most people begin, and for good reason. Listening is the foundation of language. It's how babies learn, and it's how you'll learn too. But don't just let English play in the background while you do something else. Really listen. Choose a podcast, a YouTube video, or even a song. Close your eyes. Focus on the sounds, the rhythm, the way words connect.
If you don't understand everything, that's okay. The goal is to get your ears used to English. Over time, you'll start to recognize words and phrases without even trying, and you'll be surprised at how much you pick up just by listening every day.
Now, let's add speaking. This is where a lot of learners get nervous. Maybe you feel shy or you're afraid of making mistakes. But here's the truth. Mistakes are proof that you're learning. Every time you say something wrong, your brain is building new connections.
So talk to yourself. Yes, really. Describe your day in English. Repeat new words out loud. If you have a pet, talk to your pet in English. If you're alone, talk to the mirror. The more you use your voice, the more natural English will feel.
And don't forget writing. You don't need to write essays or long stories. Start with a notebook. Every day, write 3 new words you learned. Use them in a sentence. Write a short diary entry about your day. It doesn't have to be perfect. The act of writing helps you remember and organize your thoughts.
Plus, you'll be amazed at how much you improve over time. And if you ever feel stuck, just look back at your notebook and see how far you've come.
Now, you might be thinking, but what if I miss a day? What if I get busy or tired? That's normal. Life happens. The key is not to give up. If you miss a day, just start again the next day. Don't let one missed day turn into a missed week or month.
Remember, the time will pass anyway. At the end of 2026, you can look back and see real progress. Or you can look back and wish you had started. The choice is yours.
Let's talk about motivation. In January, everyone is excited. New year, new goals, new energy. But what about March or July? That's when most people quit. So how do you stay motivated all year?
Here's a trick. Make English part of your daily life. Change your phone language to English. Label things in your house with English words. Find a friend to study with. Join an online community. The more you surround yourself with English, the less it feels like studying and the more it feels like living.
And here's something most teachers won't tell you. Rest is just as important as study. Your brain needs time to process new information. If you're tired, take a break. Go for a walk. Listen to music. Spend time with friends. When you come back to English, you'll feel refreshed and ready to learn.
Before we move on, let's do a quick recap. Your 2026 English plan is simple. Listen, speak, write every day. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. Make English a part of your life, not just a subject you study. And most importantly, don't give up.
You're not alone on this journey. We're here with you, and so are thousands of other learners around the world.
Now, are you ready for the next step? We'll dive deeper into how to build your perfect daily routine, how to track your progress, and how to overcome the most common obstacles that stop beginners from reaching their goals. Trust us, you don't want to miss it.
If you're still with us, give yourself a little pat on the back. That's already a sign of your commitment. Now, let's get practical. We promised you a real step-by-step study plan for 2026, and that's exactly what we're going to build together. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress, and it's about making English a natural part of your life.
Let's start with your daily routine. Picture your day for a moment. When do you have a few minutes just for yourself? Maybe it's in the morning before work or school. Maybe it's during your lunch break. Or maybe it's in the evening when things are quiet. The best time to study English is the time you can actually stick to. Consistency is more important than the exact hour. So choose a time that works for you and make it your English time. Even if it's just 20 minutes, protect that time like it's an important meeting.
Let's start with your daily routine. Picture your day for a moment. When do you have a few minutes just for yourself? Maybe it's in the morning before work or school. Maybe it's during your lunch break. Or maybe it's in the evening when things are quiet. The best time to study English is the time you can actually stick to. Consistency is more important than the exact hour. So choose a time that works for you and make it your English time. Even if it's just 20 minutes, protect that time like it's an important meeting.
Now, let's break down what you can do during your English time. We recommend dividing your 20 or 30 minutes into 3 parts: listening, speaking, and writing. For example, you could spend 10 minutes listening to a podcast or a short video, 10 minutes speaking out loud or repeating phrases, and 10 minutes writing in your notebook. If you only have 20 minutes, just do a little of each. The key is to touch all 3 skills regularly.
Let's talk about listening first. Choose something that interests you. If you love music, listen to English songs and try to catch the lyrics. If you like stories, find a podcast for beginners. If you're into news, listen to a short news update in English. The more you enjoy what you're listening to, the more likely you are to stick with it. And don't worry if you don't understand every word. Focus on the general meaning and let your brain get used to the sounds.
For speaking, don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect partner. Start with yourself. Repeat what you hear in the podcast. Try to copy the rhythm and intonation. If you're feeling brave, record yourself and listen back. It might feel strange at first, but it's a powerful way to notice your progress. And if you have a friend or a language partner, even better. Practice together, even if it's just a few minutes a week.
Writing is your secret weapon. Every day, write down 3 to 5 new words or phrases you heard. Use them in a sentence. Write a short diary entry about your day, your plans, or even your dreams. Don't worry about mistakes. This notebook is for you. Over time, you'll see your vocabulary grow, and you'll be able to express more and more ideas.
Now, let's talk about tracking your progress. It's easy to feel like you're not improving, especially when you're just starting out. That's why it's so important to keep a record of your journey. At the end of each week, look back at your notebook. What new words did you learn? What sentences did you write? Maybe even record a short audio message to yourself each month. When you listen to it later, you'll be amazed at how much you've improved.
And don't forget to celebrate your wins. Did you finish a whole week without missing a day? That's amazing. Did you understand a new song or a podcast episode? Give yourself a high five. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Every small victory counts.
But what about the tough days? What about the days when you feel tired or bored or just not in the mood? First, know that everyone has those days, even us. The trick is to have a plan for when motivation disappears. On those days, do something easy. Listen to your favorite English song, watch a funny video, read a comic strip. The important thing is to keep your streak alive, even if it's just for 5 minutes.
And remember, rest is part of the process. If you're really exhausted, it's okay to take a break. Just promise yourself you'll come back the next day. The most important thing is not to quit. If you miss a day, don't let guilt stop you. Just start again. Progress is about showing up, not being perfect.
Let's talk about mistakes for a moment. A lot of beginners are afraid of making mistakes, but mistakes are actually your best teachers. Every time you say something wrong, you learn something new. So don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to sound silly. The more mistakes you make, the faster you'll improve.
And if you ever feel alone, remember that there are millions of people around the world learning English right now. Join an online group, find a study buddy, or just leave a comment on this podcast. We're all in this together.
Before we wrap up, let's review your 2026 study plan. Choose a daily English time that works for you. Divide your time between listening, speaking, and writing. Use a notebook to track new words and your progress. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Don't be afraid of mistakes. They're part of learning. Rest when you need to, but always come back. Connect with others and share your journey.
And most importantly, remember your why. Why did you start this journey? Keep that reason close to your heart. When things get tough, let it remind you of your goal.
If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a friend who's also learning English. Leave us a comment with your study plan for 2026. We'd love to hear from you and cheer you on.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Remember, progress is better than perfection. Keep going and let's make this year unforgettable.
See you next time, and happy learning.